So this is one of your bonus point opportunities, and this is a case study that two of my colleagues and I have been working on. It's an actual bakery, and everything in it has been, all the names have been changed so that we can remain anonymous. But we like to write these case studies. We present them at conferences and hope to get them published, but also to use them in our classes because they're real. So this is a real problem. Everything about this is true. And so it makes it harder when you have real information. When it's in the textbook, it's easy. We can make sure the numbers are round and give you all the information that you need. But the reason I made this bonus points is because this is a very open-ended case study, and it's going to make you think. Everyone's answer is going to be different, completely different. There's really not a right answer to this case study. There are things that I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if you consider direct materials, direct labor, overhead. I'm looking to see that you're looking at relevant cost only. I'm looking to see that you are noticing sunk cost, opportunity cost. Again, it's obvious in this problem, some things that you have to spend money on, some things are a little less obvious. And so just for fun, I gave this case study to some members of my family and again came up with totally different answers. But I'm looking to see how you're taking what we learned in this class and applying it to real life. So this bakery is in a small town. There's a university, there's a large tribal nation, there's a large regional bank, a distribution center, there's a construction company. The town is growing rapidly. There currently is no food truck that sells desserts. So there's an opportunity here. We know the opportunity's there. The owner has a little bit of money, you can see, but also has an opportunity to borrow some money at a reasonable interest rate through a small business initiative. It's easy to find employees. You are going to have to estimate everything, though, and don't spend a lot of time doing research. Just estimate. Come up with a number that's reasonable. For example, I can probably hire someone to work on the truck making $10 an hour. But if you want to use $15 an hour, that's okay. Just come up with a reasonable estimate for expenses. So here's your questions. What cost should she consider for her food truck? Obviously, she's going to have to buy or rent a food truck. Again, you're going to have to estimate that. But what I'm looking for is to make sure that you're considering all the other expenses that can come into that, and are they fixed? Are they variable? Are they mixed? And again, open-ended, you have to estimate this just in order to answer the questions. So then you're going to do a break-even analysis. We're doing cost, volume, profit. And you're doing it with a split. We have this. We talked about this. There's great examples on the internet as well. Looking at splits of products. And so you're going to use a contribution margin per unit. And you're going to use that split to figure out what our break even is. And then I kind of just threw these numbers out there. Let's just say what if. And so, what is the margin of safety? Well, there may not be a margin of safety. If not, you might want to kind of, look at your numbers and see if something's way off. If not, that's okay. I just want to see, can you calculate it? Can you explain it? Do you know how to use it? And then, should she purchase it? Here's the big question, though. What other factors should she consider? I really want you to take your skills that we've learned this semester and think about that question. There's nothing about this question that we haven't done. Again, don't spend hours and hours and hours doing research on these numbers. I want you to think about what costs are involved, but I don't want you to spend more than an hour figuring out what the cost would be, the estimates. And, what would you pay for a cup of coffee? Now, here's where you can get real creative if you want to. We can just do a cup of coffee. We could do different types of coffee. We could do iced coffee. We could do cappuccino. We could do, whatever you want to do. You can make it simple. We just do coffee. We do iced coffee. we do lattes, we do, whatever, however you want to go with this. On the cupcakes, you could say, one cupcake costs this, but if you buy 6, it's this, and if you buy 12, it's this. You can have lots of fun with this case study. Again, I'm looking to make sure that you can take what you learned this semester and apply it. It's bonus points. And so just kind of have fun with this. And then the last thing I want you to do is give me some feedback on the case study. What'd you think about it? Did you think it was applicable to this class? And I'll take that feedback, incorporate it into the case study, and then hopefully someday see that we can present this at a conference. So again, good luck. Thank you. Have fun.